And Lee Sin is near the bot side. He could try to come from behind. It is a bit risky since they're only level 3.
But I mean, it is...
No, Lee Sin's just going back.
It is a very... It'll be good as long as if he can land that... if he can land that Sonic Wave first off and then get the extra damage going on, but he's probably going to be safe and just back off. Actually, no, never mind, just kidding. He's still here in the River Brush. Did not pay attention.
Mumu's nearby. Mumu just started.
Oh, Morgana's Dark Binding hits the minion. Vayne's going to be safe from that. She actually would have died probably from that. This Yasuo, though, putting a lot of harass down on this Ziggs. I don't know if this Ziggs was a good choice, though, in my opinion. What do you think, Kevin?
So Yasuo can block a lot of it and move around to dodge a lot of his skill shots with his E. Ziggs could be better later in the team fights, but that's assuming he can get into the team.
That's assuming he can get...
Just look at this Yasuo keep weaving in and out just to get that harass. I'm just going to check really quick to see what this Yasuo is maxing. He is maxing the E first. So to get that extra dash damage. So Mumu's in.
But Amumu is in here right now, trying to see if he can get a gank.
Right,
he lands the bandage toss. Yasuo's gonna go ahead and flash pops.
First blood, but they get the assist. If Amumu, this Yasuo might live.
I believe bandage toss.
Yeah,
he might die right here. We should actually.
Yasuo could have dodged it. There comes Elisa. He misses his Q.
Kevin, if one of us is talking, let's try not to get the other one to talk. Because we're just overlapping on each other. So that might be confusing, but if you're talking, I'll let you talk, but then, you know, whatnot. So we're gonna have to try to figure out that synergy to make sure we don't overlap on each other while we're talking. But
it's true synergy.
Yeah, it's alright though. It's okay. It's our first it's the first cast like that. Is this the first cast you've ever done?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I've done like 2 or 3, but like none that are live, so we'll have to see how this plays out though.
Are you still in directed camera?
I'm still in directed camera, yeah. I'm just gonna leave it in directed camera.
I'm just going to look around by myself then.
Okay. If you have any comments or anything that you can say.
Out.
Yeah. I'll handle play-by-play just in case. So if like all of a sudden like you hear me just start talking, then that means something's going on. But for right now, we can just do some color commentating, getting some analysis down, so people can understand what's going on.
Right. Well, Lee Sin is being
in the
very
meanwhile, sorry about that. Dark Binding lands onto Thresh. Thresh is actually going to get ignited. He might go down here. Jinx is going to get excited, but Vayne's going to flash forward. She's going to get the tumble. Lee Sin's here, though, to stop her. She's going to get smited. Lee Sin, can he land this Sonic Wave? Dark Binding lands onto Vayne, and Vayne's going to go down to this Lee Sin right now. And Jinx is going to survive. That's a huge kill there, right? For the Jinx. She's going to get a lot of gold off of this. And if we can actually see this gold advantage here right now, gold advantage is in her favor with about a 600 CS lead. But Gnar is going to go in. Slicing Maelstrom activates onto Kennen. Kennen's going to flash. Gnar flashes after. He activates his ultimate, and he gets the auto attacks off, and Kennen's going to go down. That's one kill right there for Gnar.
I do question, he could have ulted in the other direction, basically, for the Kennen. The Gnar could have ulted in the other direction. But otherwise it was a nice engage trying to make up some of the deficit that his team lost.
But right,
this kind of just
no, go ahead.
Right, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Oh, this is gonna be.
So this just kind of shows one of the possible deficits in the future of this game, because Kennen is fairly squishy. Even if he builds somewhat tanky, he's going to not be a frontliner like Gnar will be.
But I mean, if he builds Zhonya's, which every Kennen should build Zhonya's because of the fact that it synergizes so well with their kits, with his kit, he could absorb a lot of damage and eventually go into invulnerability, and that'll a lot of cooldowns could be used on him, so that'll help his team fight. That'll help his team with team fights. But as I'm saying that, Yasuo's going to go in, get a few dashes, and Lee Sin's going to miss his resonating strike due to Ziggs. Yeah, Ziggs blew the flash. I think he was safe there. But it's better to be safe than sorry, you know. But now this Yasuo is going to have immense pressure on this Ziggs, just with that flash burned.
Right. But even if, just going back to the Kennen point, even if Kennen builds Zhonya's, yeah, he can basically dodge a lot of damage. He could be invulnerable and like and stay alive longer in the team fight and be able to deal more damage. But he's not going to be able to block damage.
Oh, but as I'm saying that, oh my god, though, beautiful little insect kick right there. That's the pressure that the Yasuo and Lee Sin are going to have on the Ziggs. They have his number. They're going to want that ass for themselves. But yeah, this I don't agree with the Ziggs pick. I think they could have gone with a better mage for this mid lane. I guess maybe maybe Grand Thief is very comfortable on this Ziggs, so that's why he picked it. But in my opinion, I mean, it doesn't fit well into the team comp or into the style of team play. In solo queue, it could work. I can see it working because teams aren't coordinated, but in a coordinated environment such as this tournament, you know, it's going to be it's going to be a pick that gets abused way harder.
Right. And I think he picked that Ziggs into the Yasuo as well, right?
I believe so. I'm not too certain. I think he did pick it into the Yasuo, so yeah.
Just in general, like when you face a champion like Yasuo, you want some mobility to be able to deal with someone as mobile as Yasuo, to be able to dodge the knockups, the dash.
Oh, the threat.
Threat gets engaged.
Death Sentence does land, but it's going to be countered by the Dark Binding from Morgana. Morgana's going to go ahead and put out her seal. Vayne's going to go ahead and get condemned, just to condemn Jinx back. Vayne's completely out of position. She's going to get stunned up right now. Oh, but she's going to activate her ultimate. She's going to get a kill on Morgana. She's going to keep fighting this Jinx, but Teleport comes in. Oh, but Jinx gets the kill, and that's a double kill for Vayne. Oh, but then yeah, they're diving the Thresh entirely. Oh, and here comes a teleport in from Gnar. Gnar does have Mega Gnar right now. Will he be able to engage? He's in big form right now. Will he be able to actually get anything? Oh, but the Thresh. Oh, but the Amumu Bandage Toss lands. Will he be able to activate Curse of the Sad Mummy? But he does not have enough mana. Oh, here comes Ziggs Mega fucking Inferno Bomb. Kennen's actually going to go down to that. That's the only usefulness of the Ziggs that we've seen so far. But oh my god, very hectic team fight right there. Sorry for messing up so much, but I get too excited seeing these fights going on.
Did Amumu had his ult up, right?
He did, but he did not have he did not have enough mana right there. So that's the only downside. If he did have mana, that would have been a turnaround fight right there. That would have been probably a what was it, a 3 for 2 or 4 for 2? Would have been right there. But yeah, very.
I already think it's worth it for Vayne to trade the 2 kills for her own life, basically.
Yeah, very. She's caught up
right now. Yeah.
She's a quarter of an item ahead, actually almost like half an item ahead of this Jinx now. But yeah, Yasuo is just completely bullying this Ziggs right now, and Ziggs just taking it up the ass. He's not going to be able to retaliate any way possible. Oh, Dark Binding does land on Morgana. Zap goes down, and the Tormented Soil also goes. Thresh taking a lot of harass here. His positioning's been pretty poor in this lane so far.
Yeah. Yasuo is thinking about diving the Ziggs. He's been going down. Oh, Lee Sin is there, and Lee Sin actually going down to the Ziggs, a trade.
Very unfortunate, but Amumu is actually going to be here, right? Well, he lands the Bandage Toss, gets the
not going to do much.
He's not going to do it. He's not in a position to fight him right now. But this Amumu is building Cinderhulk right now, so he's going to be that huge front line for his team. He's not going to go full AP. Vayne's going to go ahead and get some harass on this Morgana. So right now, who do you think has the advantage in terms of not only just in gold and in kills, but like overall, who do you think right now is going to be able to scale better into this mid to late game that's going to happen in the next 10-15 minutes?
I personally think Jinx scales better as an AD carry than the rest. However, so UIUC T1, they have the more AoE ults. They have the Amumu, the Gnar, the Ziggs, right? However, it seems like Apple Susie is much more coordinated, so they can actually group up faster and get into the fights together faster.
And as
that being said, there is a fight breaking out a lot.
So Vayne's going to go ahead and pop her ultimate. Yasuo is going to go in. Will he be able to get the knock-up onto Vayne? He's not going to miss it. But Super Mega Death Rocket lands. Curse of the Sad Mummy goes down. Oh, but the Mega Inferno Bomb comes down, takes out Yasuo. Will Amumu be able to secure these kills? Ziggs, he's roaming down right now. He's actually in the lane. Jinx is actually going to flash. Oh, but the Lee Sin hits his Dragon Rage. Oh, but Amumu lands his Bandage Toss onto Jinx, and Jinx is actually going to get away safely. And Amumu is going to take that death with burning passion. I don't know how to describe his death right now.
But just a few comments. See the Ziggs bombs always hitting the minion? If he was knowledgeable enough, he could throw the bombs in such a way where it bounces over the minions and could have secured a kill onto Jinx. So it seems like even though he picked Ziggs as maybe a comfort pick, he's not utilizing his skills to the full.
But
Nar's getting chased by Kennen.
Yeah, Kennen's just gonna use his flash, and Nar's gonna use his flash as well.
This is buying time for UIUC T1 to get Dragon, though. There is a ping on the Dragon.
This is a pretty late Dragon.
I don't think Blue has any vision.
Blue does not have any vision, but they're gonna go ahead and secure this. But Yasuo's gonna go in. Will he get the knockup? He does get the knockup onto Ziggs, but he's 1v4ing right now. That was a very bad ultimate right there from Yasuo. Very greedy of him to actually try to see if he could get the kill. Dark Binding does land onto Amumu, but I don't think Blue Team's going to follow that up anytime soon. And Red Squad does.
And personally, there's no reason to. There's no objective to really be gained. That's so important to fight a 4v4, 4v5 over.
Yeah. But right now, Red Squad is going to be stacked up on the bottom turret right now, trying to siege that. Gnar looks like he's roaming down. He should have his teleport coming up soon. Dark Binding does land with the Thresh. Thresh is going to take a lot of abuse here. He's super low health. They're going to have to probably back off of this. So yeah, very interesting fight.
Gnar went mid instead of top.
Gnar did go mid, yeah. Kennen's going to get a lot.
So Kennen's going to be pushing at the top.
Yeah.
Kennen does have teleport off, so he can join in any fight that occurs mid or bot.
He's gonna get a lot of free damage onto this top turret. Wow, that E from Yasuo actually did a lot of damage onto it. But Curse of the Sad Mummy does go down. Will Yasuo actually die here? Mega Inferno Bomb does land. Oh, but Dragon's Rage from Lee Sin kicks Amumu away to safety, and Kennen's gonna get a lot of free damage onto this turret for no other reason, but they are going to trade this turret probably 1-for-1 right now, and that TSM logo coming out from Gnar
to get that kill. Thoughts on TSM double lift?
TSM double lift, man. All I'm saying is I got the second most upvotes on the double lift joins TSM, so I'm just going to say that. Yeah. But yeah, that's my highlight of the week. Also, SKT, fuck yeah. Oh, but Gnar's going to catch this Kennen completely out of position, and Gnar's going to get a free kill.
Gnar did not have vision of Kennen in that bush, did he?
No, he did not, but Vayne's going to get a lot of damage onto this Morgana. Will Morgana be able to survive? No, she's probably not. Takes one tumble to the face, but Dark Binding does land onto Vayne. Jinx is going to get a free retaliation kill. Probably gets a double kill. She does get the double kill, and this Jinx is on a rampage right now. She's 6-1. She's scaling so much better than this Vayne right now, who's 4-4 right now, but we're going to go ahead and see how the team fights play out, because Apple Susie is looking a lot more coordinated right now than UIUC T1.
They did make a few cocky plays, such as that Yasuo overextend, and both in the river and at their own turret, where Lee Sin died to the Ziggs.
Yeah.
So they do have to calm down, rein in a bit, gather together for the objectives, such as dragon stuff. Mumu is in river.
Oh, but right here, Lee Sin's actually going to get the resonating strike. Ziggs is actually going to go down, gets a shutdown gold onto Yasuo. And they're going to see if they're going to push this turret, but Amumu's going to be there to defend.
Yasuo did a really smart thing. He knew that Ziggs was going to get locked up, so he threw the wind wall behind him to prevent any engages from Amumu bandage. They are getting collapsed on right here.
Amumu's going to miss the bandage toss, but, I mean, to be honest, right now, Apple Susie's playing the their picks. They're almost like pick style comp right now, much better than Red Squad is. But Yasuo is gonna dash in. He's gonna get a little bit of damage. Teleport actually canceled from Gnar. Or actually, that was not
Kennen.
Gnar, from Kennen, yeah. From Kennen. But, to be honest, in my opinion right now, what UIUC needs, they just need one team fight. If they can all coordinate their AoE perfectly together, that's going to be the game changing. And they're going to get this bottom turret. Slicing Maelstrom does land onto Kennen. Kennen's going to go in. Curse of the Sad Mummy goes down. Mega Inferno Bomb does go down. Oh, but Yasuo's going to get the three-man ultimate right now. And he's going to go in and see. Oh, Ziggs pops Zanya's right now, but he's going to get knocked up by Yasuo. Oh, Ziggs is going to flash right now. Gnar does not have his ultimate right now. And wow, that was a really brilliant flank right there from Apple Susie.
Right. Kennen should have teleported in. He had minions, he had the turret to teleport to. Gnar, I mean. Gnar had no excuse not to teleport into that fight.
The thing is, though, I mean, if you look at the vision from UIUC T1, they have no vision inside their own jungle. They have one Sightstone and no Sightstone onto the Amumu. In my opinion, that's a mistake. Most in a team environment such as this, most junglers should now be getting Sightstone in order to compensate the lack of wards coming from their top laners and their mid laners. Yeah, most junglers should be running Sightstone now, in my opinion, especially if you're playing rank 5s or anything like that. Especially Cinderhulk junglers such as Amumu. You want to have the vision in order to make sure that your team is rotating effectively right now. But Thresh is going to go ahead and clear out some vision right now. And if you see, Apple Susie has a lot of wards deep into UIUC's red side jungle, so that's going to give them a lot of information to do rotations and stuff. Dragon is coming up. Dragon's coming up in 30 seconds right now. It looks like UIUC T1 is going to prepare for this. But Amumu is actually going to land the banish shot. He gets dark binded. Will Lee Sin follow up? No, he will not. And he's going to take a lot of damage. Super Mega Death Rocket does come across, hits Vayne, but does hardly any damage right now. Apple Susie is grouped up right now, and Gnar's still pushing the top lane. He's going to lose his Mega Gnar soon. So this might be a free dragon for Apple Susie right now.
Part of the reason why Apple Susie has so much more vision is because Lee Sin has that incentive to get wards for also the ward hopping, basically.
Exactly, yeah.
But if you see the individual players, more players on UIUC T1 has upgraded trinkets for ward.
That is
However,
very true.
Players such as Ziggs.
Oh, but Amumu's going to get caught out completely out of position right here. He's actually going to go down. Slicing Maelstrom does land. Vayne is actually going to die right now to Morgana. Oh, and Thresh is actually going to get kicked back by Lee Sin, and Yasuo's going to finish him off with his last breath. So they took the dragon, but Gnar is still shoving this topside turret. Will he be able to get it? I don't believe so, but we'll see if this turret will go down for this Gnar. I mean, if they were going to play this split push style comp, I mean, I would have rather seen a more split push oriented top laner than this Gnar, because I mean, right now what UIUC T1 needs is a really great team fight with all their ultimates synchronizing together, which they're not coordinating at all right now. As well, their lack of vision in and around super vital places like jungle entrances and exits and stuff and whatnot like that is very lacking right now. And UIUC or Apple Susie's is taking huge advantage of having the superior vision game.
Just look at some division. Do you see pings on your map from me?
No, I do not. I don't see those pings. But you can just go ahead and describe it though.
But just look at some of the wards in UIUC T1's upper jungle. That pink ward has been there for at least a couple minutes, 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah, but
just
Kennen
providing a lot of vision.
Kennen is going to die to this Gnar, and this Gnar is huge right now with 196 CS. He is pretty much the backbone of this UIUC T1. They're going to have to play around him and make sure he can actually get into a really good team fight. But Yasuo's going to go ahead and interrupt him right now. Mega Gnar is going to go down. Yasuo's going to get ulted into the wall, and Gnar's going to escape right now. But dashing through, Yasuo's going to put down his wind wall. Will he get this knockup? He will get the knockup. Last breath lands. He dashes away though because Gnar has a lot of damage. Will he be able to finish off this Yasuo? He flashes forward, gets the shutdown gold, and oh my god, this Gnar is just playing out of his mind. But Lee Sin's right here. At least, will he be able to land the Sonic Wave? He gets his E down. Oh, he misses the Sonic Wave, gets kicked back. Oh, but Gnar is going to go down. Teleport coming in from the Kennen. Will Gnar be able to escape? No, takes a Dark Binding to the face. Oh, but Thresh flays in. What is he doing? He's just going to go down for no reason. Curse of the Sad Mummy does go down. Super Mega Inferno Bomb does Will Vayne be able to clean up this team fight right here? We don't know. Resonating Strike. Will Lee Sin follow up this Resonating Strike? Amumu still in the front line. Lands the Bandage Toss. And he's going to eat a Dark Binding to the face. Take 4 turret shots. 4 turret shots to the face right there. But, oh my god, really good play there from Nard to be able to take down this Yasuo.
Right. Yasuo was a bit too greedy trying to 1v1 the Gnar. Gnar's just too much tankier, and he can outlast the Yasuo damage.
Very true. And especially with that Mega Gnar still up, the increased health is actually going to help him a lot in fighting against this Yasuo.
And also, if you think about it, the really fed champion on Apple Susie's team is the Jinx, and she wasn't even in that fight besides her ult damage.
I mean, the Lee Sin and the Jinx both have 6 kills, but Bandage Toss does land onto Yasuo. Windwall is going to go down. He's completely out of position right here. That's a 4v1. Will he go down to this Vayne? Oh, Vayne's going to flash forward. I don't see if that was necessary, though. I don't think that flash was necessary. She would have gotten the kill regardless, in my opinion. But yeah, this Thresh here with the 075 completely giving away free kills to Apple Susie right now. So right now,
Susie though is still around what 500, 5,000. I don't know the numbers.
It's about a 5k. It's almost a 6k gold difference right now. No, actually, it's closer to 5k. It's closer to 5k, yeah. But yeah, Apple Susie does have the gold lead right now. I mean, what we haven't seen is UIUC T1 actually grouped up and have a legitimate team fight with their entire team right there to engage on. Apple Susie though has just been. Go ahead.
I like the fact that Kennen is continuing his split pushing, but the rest of his team are not in lanes pushing with him, but kind of in jungle because they know UIUC T1 loves to gank this.
They are stacking on this Tri-Bush right now. They're going to catch this Gnar out of position, but he might get Mega Nard right now unless he goes down. Oh, he's actually going to bounce in, gets the ultimate into the wall. Oh my god, UIUC T1 turns around that team fight right there. I don't know what Apple Susie was doing, just throwing away the lead right there. Vayne's actually going to go ahead and get this free kill onto the Kennen, condemns him backwards. Oh my god, that was just, holy shit. This Gnar is just completely.
Yasuo in that fight?
Yasuo was. I don't even think he was, in my opinion. If we were to go back, but UIUC T1's gonna go ahead and start this Baron. Just a complete turnaround right there from this Gnar. What a beautiful, like, I think it was a 4-man ultimate right now. But Yasuo is gonna put down the wind wall. He's gonna see if he can try to interrupt this Baron, but I don't think Super Mega Death Rocket is coming out right now. Will it kill Gnar? It does kill Gnar. It gets the shutdown gold, but Red Team does secure the Baron. Amumu is going to completely out of position. He's going to get last breath, but the Thresh Lantern is going to save him right there. He is not running with his team, though. That is an issue right there. He might go down, but this Vayne's right here to protect him. Amumu actually survives. Oh my god! The flay back, but Thresh is going to go down for Amumu's sins. Vayne does flash forward and gets the free rocket onto this Amumu. What is UIUC T1 doing? They're just giving away their lead that they just built themselves. Vayne's actually going to go down, and oh my god, that's a free kill right there for Ziggs. And Jinx is going to go ahead and take this mid-tier turret. What is going on right here? Can you...
UIUC T1 made the mistake of backing when Apple Susie was coming up. They should have just started running back home the second they finished Baron.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Especially since they knew Yasuo was there poking at them.
Exactly, yeah. They should have just immediately respected the death timers that were coming up and just go ahead and just walk straight back to their own base to secure that. How many Barons does UIUC T1 actually have? I believe they have 1 or 2? I think they only have 1 now. And Jinx is going to go ahead and get this free dragon. That's the second dragon of the game going to Apple Susie right there. So very interesting team fights going on. This is a bloodbath going on right now. But that was a very good Super Mega Death Rocket though from Jinx to take down the Gnar.
However, if you notice, the gold gap has closed a bit, just a bit, by around 2,000.
Yasuo's going to go in, gets the knock up onto Ziggs. Ziggs is actually going to use the satchel charge to get away, and he's going to survive right there. But good harass there from the Yasuo. This Yasuo, I mean, I'm amazed. This Yasuo is playing really well, but he's just done a few mistakes in going in by himself or getting 4v1'd. But he is exceptional. He's playing his matchup well. He's completely making the Ziggs his bitch, in my opinion. But Ziggs does have a lot of assists and kills just from AoE, not from killing, not from fighting any 1v1s or anything. But that's gonna come because he's Ziggs. Ziggs is gonna do a lot of AoE damage regardless in team fights. So, I mean, the AoE fight from UIUC T1 is actually helping them a lot, but we still haven't seen that coordination that Apple Susie's is having right now. Can we? Let's see.
Opinion, they should use their remaining Baron buff to push out probably bot lane to get that last outer turret. Vayne has gone bot to start split pushing. However, Apple Susie is pressuring the mid lane, so.
Yeah, two players from UIUC T1 completely in the wrong spot right now. They're on the bottom side of the map, while Apple Susie is grouping mid. Gnar is still trying to shove top, but I mean, he's trying to stop the push top. But I mean, Apple Susie's grouping mid, and they're playing better as a team, in my opinion. So we're gonna have to see how the team fights happen. I mean, UIUC T1 just needs that one team fight to turn this game around, and they might actually have it. Dragon's Rage is used onto Lee Sin, or onto Amumu, I'm sorry, and Amumu's gonna get kicked back. I mean, complete use of waste of an ultimate right there. In my opinion, do you think Apple Susie, all they have to do is just protect the Jinx and they'll win team fights?
Most importantly, protect the Jinx from Gnar. Gnar is the main threat. If Gnar can jump onto Jinx, ult her, then UIUC T1 has a good shot at winning team fights.
Especially considering that Vayne isn't actually being targeted that much by Apple Susie, and Vayne does a lot of true damage. So as long as she can, if she can kite back or use the Gnar as a buffer to do all her damage, then I mean, I can see UIUC T1 winning these team fights. And Thresh needs.
I have not.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I have not seen any. I feel like UIUC T1 should use their summoner skills as engaging tools more. Mumu Flash Bandage with Gnar Flash Jump Ult, that could secure a big team fight win, and then they can push in for an inhib, or maybe they want to wait for more objectives.
But as we're saying that, Amumu actually does land the bandage toss onto a minion, though. He's not going to follow that up. It almost feels... Oh, but Kennen goes in with a slicing Maelstrom, flashes forward. Will they be able to get a kill here? Curse of the Sad Mummy hits only one person. Super Mega Infernal Bomb goes down. Amumu is actually going to go down, but Gnar goes in, hits two people, going to get the stuns. He will actually probably end up going down here, but Vayne is still alive. But Jinx is actually getting a lot of kills right here. Vayne's still alive, though. Jinx is actually going to go down to the Vayne, and Vayne goes down to the Kennen. Holy shit, these team fights, though. Very good flank there from the Kennen. I don't know if he used TP. It looks like he did use TP to get that flank down. But yeah, this Kennen has a lot of very good flanks. Like, is using their Apple Susie is using their flanks to their advantage, and UIUC T1 is not putting down the necessary vision to prevent that.
Also, UIUC T1 had a chance to turn that around. During the fight, all of them followed up on the Kennen into the middle of the enemy team. Amumu had that chance to get a 5-man ult, but he used it later for some reason and only managed to ult 1 or 2.
He only ulted he only hit the Morgana, it looks like, and Jinx was safe out of range of that. But yeah, that's just a mechanical misplay right there. Amumu should have hit all 4 team members, while the rest of his team basically bursted this Kennen down.
Kennen was in Zonia's though. So.
Kennen was in Zonia's, yes, but I mean, I feel like UIUC could have used their AoEs much better. And and also they didn't have Mega Gnar at that time, so their team fight wasn't as strong as normally whenever Gnar is actually coming in with his Mega Gnar form.
Right. Still, I just feel like they could have done a better job at. They should have focused the Jinx, obviously. If Amumu had gotten that 5-man ult, the rest of them could have gotten out of the Kennen ult momentarily and focused on that.
But this Thresh is out of position, though. Windwall does go down, and Mumu is actually going to land the bandage toss onto Jinx, but no follow-up coming through right now, though. Amumu's going to get silent. Amumu's going to get completely bursted, and so is Thresh, but Gnar does take out Jinx right there. Will Gnar be able to actually follow this up? He does have Mega Gnar. He flashes forward, gets the ultimate into the wall, but he's going to get focused by 3 people right there, and he's going to go ahead and get a triple kill, but he's going to actually end up going down to this Kennen right here. Kennen getting the shutdown bonus. So I don't know actually what happened during that team fight. I believe it looked like UIUC T1's backline just got completely bursted. They just left Vayne and Ziggs alone to fend for themselves, while Thresh and Mumu and Gnar were busy fighting the rest of the team. But Mumu is going to get ulted right there. Last Breath does go down. Will he actually go down to this Yasuo? Yasuo gets another knockup. He's actually going to go down. So Mumu is actually going to die for no reason right there. No purpose in
There's no point in defending
Yeah, no purpose in defending that, yeah. Dragon and Baron are up right now, so we're going to go ahead and see where this next team fight occurs. It looks like it might actually probably happen at the Baron buff, in my opinion. But UIUC T1 is going to ping out the Dragon right now, and they're going to go ahead and see if they can get this. There is a ward, though, at the Dragon to spot out this Vayne trying to attempt the Dragon solo. She's completely out of position right there. 3 members are actually going to collapse on her right now, and she's going to go ahead and just leave this Dragon to themselves and give away a free Dragon to Apple Susie right there.
Vayne did have vision on them coming.
She did, but
they have one ward in the
she needed the rest of her team to be there with her just in case. I mean, this is almost a 6K gold lead now. I mean, it went down to 2K after that huge fight from Gnar, but I mean, UIUC T1 just hasn't had that cohesion enough to combine their strengths together to overcome this very coordinated Apple Susie.
Gnar's coming in, probably going to gank the...
Yeah, Gnar's actually going to go in. Wow, he completely solos out this Kennen, and Kennen's going to get shut down. This Gnar's huge, though. I mean, his item build doesn't have that much. I mean, he has 3 offensive items and 2 defensive. No magic resist, though. That is the only issue. But, I mean, with the rest of the team is... when the rest of Apple Susie is AD, and this Kennen is super behind, not actually having a lot of impact in team fights except for the good flanks that he's had. But yeah, this Gnar is huge though. He's gonna have to come up big if UIUC T1 wants to win this fight. But Red Squad is gonna go ahead and group mid.
My friend Vanessa Chang wants a shout out, so.
All right, that's fine. Bandage Toss does miss from a Mumu, and Red Squad's gonna go ahead and get this free tower. Kennen does have TP right now. Oh, but the Flash Dark Binding lands onto Gnar. Gnar does not have his ultimate right now for this team fight. Will Curse of the Sad Mummy land, but it gets QSS by the Jinx. Gnar's actually going to go in. Oh, but a huge Last Breath lands on the 3 members of the team. Yasuo's just cleaning up this team fight. Oh my god, gets a double kill. Will Gnar be actually fit? He does kill the Jinx, but Gnar's actually going to go down here to the Yasuo. Yasuo might be able to get the triple kill. He does get the triple kill, and holy shit, that huge Last Breath completely turns around that team fight.
And the Kennen ult.
And the Kennen ult, yes.
UIUC T1 just did not respect the power, how fast their backline would get this. They thought that their backline could hold out a bit longer on their own. If you leave into that many ults and that many AoE hard-hitting champs, it's not going to survive for long.
Exactly. But I mean, I don't even think UIUC T1's keeping track of the teleports on Apple Susie right there, because I mean, Kennen, they just got the free kill onto Kennen and the tower. They should have backed off immediately knowing that Kennen's TP was up, instead of being completely out of position there, and especially being very vulnerable to the flank from Kennen.
Right. These teams are going to play a second game, right?
These teams are playing a second game, so we're going to have to see how they change things up in the second game. This is a best of 2 series, guys. So, and what that means, best of 2 series, so you'll get points awarded based on the outcome. So if your team 2-0s, you get 3 points. If both teams split a game, that's 1 point. And if you go 0-2, well, you get no points. And I'm sorry for that. But some very good action coming out though for this first game of the harrowing 5v5 tournament. Kennen is going to go up. He's going to get 2 stacks on the ultimate. Oh, but Ziggs completely out of position. right there, yeah, I think what Thresh should have done is thrown down his lantern and then use the lantern in conjunction with the flash to pull that Ziggs out of harm's way. But I mean, this I don't know if this Thresh knows how to play support or Thresh itself or the champion itself. So
I think Thresh is their bronze player.
Maybe. So we're gonna have to see how that affects them right there. But Amumu does go in, doesn't activate his Curse of the Sad Mummy. Morgana is gonna get bursted though, and Thresh is actually gonna go down to Yasuo. Amumu right there, very hesitant to engage though. I don't know what he's doing. He's actually going to go in, gets a 4-man Curse of the Sad Mummy, but the QSS from Jinx stops it. Oh, but the ultimate from Gnar goes in, but Yasuo's going to go ahead and go on this Jinx, or Vayne, I mean, and Vayne's going to go down. But the ultimate, the last breath, oh my god! That's a triple kill for this Yasuo.
There was, right as Amumu ulted and Gnar was about to jump in, Yasuo threw out his whirlwind and stopped Gnar from jumping in. If Gnar had that split second to jump in earlier, he could have knocked all of them into that wall and would have probably been in UIUC T1's favor. As we see, Apple Susie is going to close out this game, and game 1 is going to go to Apple Susie.
So very good job from Apple Susie there. A little mini throws there here and there, but a very good game nonetheless. Very good plays out from the Yasuo, landing huge last breaths, especially during that fight in the mid tier 2. As